Hello and welcome to the next episode of our Let's Look At series with the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition Player's Handbook. We're moving on to second level spells, wizards. Let's just get right into it. So we have Alter Self, I almost said Bind, and I almost said Blind. It's Bind, Blindness, Blur, Continual Light, Darkness, 15-foot radius, Deafness. The Deafness spell causes the recipient to become totally deaf and unable to hear any sounds. The victim is allowed a saving throw versus spell. An affected creature has a -1 penalty to its surprise rolls unless its other senses are unusually keen. Okay. Deep Pockets. Okay, that's a weird one. The spell enables the wizard to specially prepare a garment so as to hold far more than it normally could. A finely sewn gown or robe of high quality material, at least 50 gold pieces value, is fashioned so as to contain numerous hand-sized pockets. 1 dozen is the minimum number. The Deep Pocket spell enables these pockets to hold a total of 100 pounds, 5 cubic feet in volume, as if it were only 10 pounds of weight. Furthermore, there are no discernible bulges where the special pockets are. Okay, so it's kind of like a bag of holding, except in your pockets. Detect individuality, no. Detect invisibility. ESP. When an ESP spell is used, the caster is able to detect the surface thoughts of any creature in range. Is it blurry? No, it looks good. Any creature in range, except for those of an undead and creatures without minds as we know them. Okay. Flaming Spear, Fog Cloud, Fool's Gold. Copper pieces can temporarily be changed to gold pieces or brass items turned to solid gold for the spell duration by means of this magic. Okay. Self-explanatory. Forget. Still in second level. By means of this spell, the spellcaster causes creatures within the area of effect to forget the events of the previous round, the 1 minute of time previous to the utterance of the spell. For every 3 levels of experience of the spellcaster, another minute. I can't read this. Where is it? For every 3 levels of experience of the spellcaster, another minute of pastime is forgotten. It doesn't really have saving throws. Yeah, this doesn't. I notice I don't have saving throws. They just happen. Or like deafness. It just says there's this. The victim is allowed a saving throw versus spell, but it doesn't say. Okay. Glitter dust. This spell creates a cloud of glittering golden particles within the area of effect. Those in the area must roll a successful saving throw versus spell or be blinded, -4 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, and armor class, for 1d4 plus rounds. Okay. In addition, all within the area are covered by the dust, which cannot be removed and continues to sparkle until it fades. So it's just glitter. It's just awful glitter. Hypnotic pattern, improved phantasmal force, invisibility, irritation. An irritation spell affects the epidermis of the subject creatures. Creatures with very thick or insensitive skin, such as a buffalo, elephant, skeleton creatures, etc., are basically unaffected by the spell. There are 2 versions of the spell, either of which can be cast from the standard preparation. Itching and rash. Itching. When cast, this causes each subject to feel an instant itching sensation on some portion of the body. It's just prank spells. You got freaking just a glitter bomb and literally making someone itch. Rash. When a rash is cast, the subject notices nothing for 1d4 rounds, but thereafter its entire skin breaks out in red welts that itch. Ow. We got knock, a standard. No alignment. Okay. A no alignment spell enables the wizard to read the aura of a creature or an aligned object. Unaligned objects reveal nothing. Okay. The caster must remain stationary and concentrate on the subject for 2 full rounds. Okay. And a creature's allowed a saving throw or spell. It's weird. They don't say, unless, I don't know, maybe I missed something. What we got? Leoman's Trap, Levitate, Locate Object, Magic Mouth, Melf's Acid Arrow, another classic, Mirror Image, Misdirection, Protection from cantrips. So I guess that is how, by casting the spell, the wizard receives immunity to the effects of cantrips cast by other wizards, apprentices, or creatures that use the cantrip spell. Okay. Pyrotechnics. It sounds interesting. A pyrotechnic spell draws on an existing fire source to produce either of two effects, at the option of the caster. First, it can produce a flashing and fiery burst of glowing, colored aerial fireworks that last one round. The spell can also cause a thick, writhing stream of smoke to arise from the source and form a choking cloud that lasts for one round per experience level of the caster. Okay. Brave Enfeeblement. Rope Trick. There's a lot of second level spells. Rope Trick. Scare. This spell causes creatures with fewer than 6 hit dice or levels of experience to fall into fits of trembling and shaking. Okay. Shatter. Spectral Hand. Stinking Cloud. Strength. Summon. Well, what's strength? Strength. Application of this spell increases the strength of the character by a number of points or tenth of a point after 18 Okay, so it's just bumping them up. And then it even says Priest gets 1d6, Rogue gets 1d6, Warrior gets 1d8, Wizard 1d4. So even then. Summon Swarm. Tasha's Uncontrollable Hideous Laughter. I don't think Uncontrollable was already in there. I think it was just Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Then we have Web, Whispering Wind, and Wizard Lock. Okay. 6 minutes to read through that. Not bad. Wizard spells, 3rd level. Blink. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought it was. What is Clairaudience? The Clairaudience spell enables the wizard to concentrate upon some locale and hear in his mind any noise within 60 feet radius of the spell's casting point. Sorry, I had a burp. So that's Clairaudience, Clairvoyance, Delude. By means of a delude spell, the wizard conceals his own alignment with that of any creature within 30 feet radius of the time of the spell's cast. Okay. Dispel Magic, Explosive Runes, that just sounds cool. By tracing these mystic runes upon a book, map, scroll, or similar object bearing written information, the wizard prevents unauthorized persons from reading his material. Okay. The explosive runes are difficult to detect, minus 5% chance per level of magic use experience of the reader. Thieves have only a 5% chance, but the trap detection by spell or magical device always finds these runes. Okay. And then, when the explosive runes detonate, delivering 6d4 plus 6 points of damage. Not bad. Feign Death, Fireball. Everybody knows Fireball. Flame Arrow, Fly, Gust of Wind, Haste, Hold Person, Hold Undead, Illusionary Script, Infravision. Okay, here we go. Maybe this will give me a better explanation. By the means of the spell, the wizard enables the recipient to see in normal darkness up to 60 feet without light. Note that strong sources of light, fire, lanterns, torches, etc., tend to blind this vision, so infravision does not function efficiently in the presence of such light sources. Invisible creatures are not detected by infravision. The material component of the spell is either a pinch of dried carrot or an agate. So that tells me. So at least this tells me darkness up to 60 feet without light. Because earlier in the book it said infravision, consult the Dungeon Master's Guide. But this actually tells me. Invisibility 10-foot radius. Item. By means of this spell, the wizard is able to shrink one non-magical item, if it is within the size limit, to 1/12 of its normal size. Okay. Optionally, the caster can also change its now shrunken composition to a cloth-like one. An object in the possession of another creature is allowed a saving throw versus spell. Objects changed by an item spell can be returned to normal composition and size merely by tossing them into any solid surface or any word of command from the original spellcaster. Okay. Weird. Lehman's Tiny Hut. Okay, we know that one. Lightning Bolt. Melts minute meteors. That's a good one. Monster Summoning. Non-detection. Phantom Steed. Protection from evil. 10-foot radius. Protection from normal missiles. Secret Page. When cast, a secret page spell alters the actual contents of a page so that they appear to be something entirely different. Thus, a map can be changed to become a treatise on burnishing ebony walking sticks. What? Treatise on... Okay. The text of the spell can be altered to show a ledger page or even another form of spell. Confused languages and explosive rune spells may be cast upon the secret page. So it's a conjunction. Sepia Snake Sigil. When this spell is cast, a small written symbol appears in the text of any written work. When read, the so-called sepia snake springs into being and strikes at the nearest living creature. Okay, but does not attack the wizard who cast the spell. Its attack is made as if it were a monster, with a hit dice equal to the level of the wizard who casts the spell if it strikes successfully. I can't talk today. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. Slow, spectral force, suggestion, tongues, vampiric touch, water breathing. And then we're on to fourth. I think we can keep going. Wind wall, wraith form. When this spell is cast, the wizard and all of his gear become insubstantial. The caster is subject only to magical or special attacks, including those by weapons of +1 or better, or by creatures otherwise able to affect those struck only by magical weapons. Okay, so it's kind of like adding a bonus, not bonus, making it's self-explanatory. It makes you resistant to non-magical and non-magical or special attacks. That's cool. Oh, that's still a third level. Fourth level now with Charm Monster, Confusion, Contagion, Detect Scrying. That's cool. Dig. A dig spell enables the caster to excavate 125 cubic feet of earth, sand, or mud per round. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Dimension Door, Emotion. I think I know Emotion. A unicorn being lassoed with magic. Enchanted Weapon. Innervation. The spell temporarily suppresses the subject's life force. The necromancer points his finger and utters the incantation, releasing a black bolt of crackling energy. The subject must roll a saving throw versus spell adjusted for dexterity to avoid the bolt. Successful means the spell is in no effect. Failure means the subject is treated exactly as if he'd been drained of energy levels by a wight. Okay, that's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. That's scary. Evar's Black Tentacles, Extension 1, Fear, Fire Charm, Fire Shield, Fire Trap, Fumble. When a fumble spell is cast, the wizard creates an area in which all creatures suddenly become clumsy and awkward. Okay, so it's self-explanatory. Hallucinatory Terrain, Ice Storm, Illusionary Wall, Improved Invisibility, Leomund's Secure Shelter. This spell enables the wizard to magically call into being a sturdy cottage or lodge. Okay, self-explanatory. Magic Mirror, Mass Morph. When this spell is cast upon willing creatures of man size or taller, up to 10 such creatures per level, the caster can be magically altered to appear as trees of any sort. I thought that was going to be so much cooler, but just trees? Okay. Minor Creation, Minor Global Invulnerability, Monster Summoning 2, Autolux Resilient Sphere, Phantasmal Killer, Plant Growth. We all know Plant Growth. Polymorph Other, Polymorph Self, Rainbow Pattern. By means of this spell, the wizard creates a glowing rainbow-hued band of interweaving patterns. Any creature caught in it may become fascinated and gaze at it as long as the effects last. Okay. Rary's Mnemonic Enhancer. By means of the spell, the wizard is able to memorize or retain the memory of 3 additional spells. Okay. 3 first-level spells, or 1 first and 1 second, or 1 third spell. Okay. Memorize additional spells, retain memory of any spells. So yeah, I guess you get a little bonus. Remove Curse, Shadow Monsters, Shout. This is Skyrim all of a sudden. Stone Skin. Oh, I'm sorry. Solid Fog, Stone Skin, Vacancy, Wall of Fire. It's just, yeah, this is still Wall of Ice and Wizard Eye. Okay, I think that calls it for today. We'll end at 5th level spells. I'm really enjoying this. I look forward to it every time I have to record for it. If you enjoyed what you like, I can't even talk. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing and leaving comments, because I may not respond to the comments, but I do read them. So thanks for watching.